Life. It's a whirlwind, isn't it? A rush of experiences, emotions, and encounters. We chase dreams, battle challenges, and sometimes in the chaos we forget. We forget the simple yet profound power of gratitude. This seed of thankfulness holds the potential to blossom into a life filled with joy and peace. It's time to pause, breathe, and rediscover gratitude. Gratitude is a conscious choice, a shift in focus. Recognize the blessings that color our lives. Gratitude weaves moments of joy, strength, and hope. Our perspective shapes our reality. Gratitude shifts our perception, revealing hidden treasures. It's like adjusting a camera lens. The world comes into sharper focus. Ordinary becomes extraordinary. Gratitude empowers us to face challenges with resilience. Imagine life as a tapestry, woven with threads of joy and sorrow, triumph and defeat, love and loss. Each experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to the richness and complexity of the final masterpiece. Gratitude is the thread that binds it all together, transforming even the darkest moments into something beautiful and meaningful. When we approach life with a grateful heart, we begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. We recognize that every experience, every encounter, every challenge has shaped us into the individuals we are today. We learn to appreciate the lessons learned, the strength gained, and the wisdom earned, even from those moments that tested us the most. In the tapestry of our lives, gratitude allows us to see the beauty in the imperfections. It allows us to embrace the full spectrum of human experience, knowing that every thread, every color, every texture contributes to the richness and depth of the final creation. It's in the contrast between light and shadow, joy and sorrow, that we truly come to appreciate the beauty of the human experience. As we continue to explore the power of gratitude, we'll delve into real-life examples of individuals who have transformed their lives through the simple act of giving thanks. Remember those old radios, the ones with the dial that you'd carefully rotate to find your favorite station? Life, in many ways, is like that radio. Gratitude is that fine-tuning knob, the one that helps us hone in on the good, the beautiful, and the true. When we approach life with a lens of scarcity, we become consumed by what we lack. Gratitude helps us lift the needle, to gently shift the dial, and tune into a different station, one filled with hope, joy, and contentment. The moment we choose to focus on gratitude, something remarkable happens. The weight of our worries lessens, the edges of our anxieties soften, and a sense of peace begins to wash over us. It's not that our problems magically disappear, but rather our perspective shifts. We begin to see the good that still exists, even amidst the challenges, and that realization has the power to change everything. We live in a culture that equates happiness with acquisition. We're told we need more money, more possessions, more status, to be content. This pursuit can leave us feeling empty and lacking. Gratitude invites us to discover the abundance within. True abundance is a state of mind, a deep sense of contentment. It's about recognizing the richness of our lives and the love that surrounds us. This inner abundance is a wellspring of peace, joy, and contentment. The scarcity mindset tells us that there's not enough to go around. Not enough love, not enough money, not enough success. It pits us against one another, fueling competition, comparison, and a constant sense of striving. This scarcity mentality can lead to feelings of jealousy, resentment, and a pervasive sense of dissatisfaction with our lives. Gratitude, on the other hand, fosters a spirit of generosity and abundance. When we approach life with a grateful heart, we recognize that there is always enough to go around. We become more willing to share our blessings with others, to celebrate the successes of those around us, and to find joy in the simple pleasures of life. Think of a time when someone shared something with you, a kind word, a helping hand, a moment of their time. How did it make you feel? Did it spark a sense of gratitude, not only for the gift itself, but also for the spirit of generosity that inspired it? Gratitude has a ripple effect. When we express gratitude, it not only uplifts our own spirits but also inspires those around us to do the same. As we cultivate a practice of gratitude, we begin to release the grip of scarcity and embrace a mindset of abundance. We realize that true happiness is not about accumulating more, but about appreciating what we already have. We learn to find contentment in the present moment, knowing that we are blessed beyond measure. Our thoughts have power. They shape our perceptions, influence our emotions, and ultimately determine the course of our lives. When we focus on lack, we create more lack. When we dwell on negativity, we attract more negativity. Gratitude offers us a way to break free from these self-limiting patterns and create a more positive and fulfilling reality. Shifting from a scarcity mindset to a gratitude mindset is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing practice. It's about consciously choosing to focus on the good, even when life throws us curveballs. It's about training our minds to see the blessings in disguise, the opportunities for growth, and the lessons learned, even amidst challenges. Think of your mind as a garden. What we choose to plant in that garden will ultimately determine what grows. If we plant seeds of negativity, fear, and doubt, those are the thoughts that will take root and flourish. However, if we plant seeds of gratitude, hope, and love, our minds will blossom with positivity, joy, and resilience. The more we practice gratitude, the more it becomes our default setting. We begin to see the world through a lens of appreciation, noticing the good in ourselves, in others, and in the world around us. This shift in perspective has the power to transform our lives from the inside out, leading to greater happiness, stronger relationships, and a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Imagine a gardener. Every day she tends to her garden with love and care. She waters the thirsty soil, shields fragile blooms from harsh winds, and patiently coaxes life from tiny seeds. Through sun and storm she remains steadfast, her heart filled with gratitude for the miracle of growth. Life, like gardening, is a journey of seasons. Even in difficulty, there is much to be thankful for. Life is a symphony, a rich tapestry of experiences, emotions, and encounters. There are moments of soaring joy, times of quiet contentment, and periods of profound sorrow. Gratitude is the conductor of this symphony, the unseen force that harmonizes the disparate elements of our lives, creating a masterpiece of meaning and beauty. When we live in a state of gratitude, we become more attuned to the subtle nuances of life. We notice the warmth of the sun on our skin, the gentle caress of a summer breeze, the comforting sound of rain on the roof. We savor the simple pleasures, a shared meal with loved ones, a good book, a moment of laughter, and find joy in the ordinary moments that make up our days. Think of your life as a musical composition. What are the different instruments that make up your unique melody? Are there moments of percussion, times when life feels vibrant and exhilarating? Are there softer, more melodic passages, times of peace and reflection? And what about the moments of dissonance, the times when life feels out of tune, and our hearts ache with longing or loss? Gratitude allows us to appreciate the full range of our experiences, recognizing that each note, each chord, each crescendo and diminuendo contributes to the richness and beauty of the symphony that is our lives. It's in the contrast between light and shadow, joy and sorrow, that we discover the depth and complexity of the human experience. Gratitude is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage to choose thankfulness, especially when life throws us curveballs. It's easy to be grateful when things are going our way, But in challenges, the true power of gratitude is revealed. It's about choosing to focus on the good that still exists. Trust that even in darkness, light is waiting for us. Imagine a city, once bustling with life, now reduced to rubble in the aftermath of a devastating earthquake. Dust hangs heavy in the air, and the silence is broken only by the sounds of sirens and the sobs of those who have lost everything. In the midst of this devastation, a single sunflower pushes its way through the cracks in the pavement, its face turned towards the sun. Life can feel like that sometimes, a series of unexpected shocks, losses, and disappointments that leave us feeling lost and broken. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the weight of our circumstances, to believe that we will never recover from the pain and loss we have experienced. When we choose to focus on what we are still grateful for, even if it's just the breath in our lungs, the love of family and friends, or the beauty of nature, we begin to create a foundation of hope and resilience that can help us rebuild our lives. The Japanese art of kintsugi teaches us that there is beauty in brokenness. In this ancient practice, broken pottery is not discarded but repaired with gold, silver, or platinum, highlighting the cracks and imperfections rather than trying to hide them. The result is an object that is not only beautiful, but also stronger and more valuable for having been broken. Similarly, when we approach our own brokenness with gratitude, we open ourselves to the possibility of healing and transformation. We begin to see our scars not as sources of shame or regret, but as reminders of our resilience, our strength, and our capacity for growth. Gratitude doesn't erase our pain or make our losses disappear. Instead, it allows us to find meaning and purpose in our suffering, to transform our brokenness into something beautiful and whole. It's in the cracks that the light gets in, illuminating the strength, resilience, and compassion that reside within each of us. Think of a blacksmith standing over a forge, the air thick with heat and the clang of hammer against metal. He holds a piece of iron in the flames, the fire blazing with an intensity that could consume everything in its path. But the blacksmith doesn't flinch. He knows that it's in the heart of the fire, in the midst of the intense heat and pressure, that the metal is purified, strengthened, and transformed into something beautiful and useful. Life, like the blacksmith's forge, can feel like a trial by fire at times. We face challenges, setbacks, and losses that test the very core of our being. It's in the fires of adversity that we are refined, our spirits strengthened, and our capacity for love and compassion expanded. And it's through the practice of gratitude that we are able to find meaning and purpose in our struggles, to emerge from the flames stronger and more resilient than we ever thought possible. Imagine a ship caught in a raging storm at sea. The wind howls, the waves crash against the deck, and the vessel is tossed about like a toy. Fear grips the hearts of the sailors as they struggle to maintain their course, their faith tested with each passing moment. Yet, amidst the chaos and uncertainty, the captain stands firm at the helm, his eyes fixed on the horizon, his heart filled with a quiet sense of gratitude. Life, like the sea, is full of storms. There will be times when we feel battered by the winds of change, tossed about by waves of uncertainty, and blinded by the fog of fear. Gratitude doesn't make the storm disappear, but it does give us the strength to weather it. It allows us to find moments of peace and hope in the midst of the chaos, reminding us that even though the waves may be crashing around us, we are not alone. Imagine a seed buried deep in the earth. It's dark and cold down there, and the seed may wonder if it will ever see the light of day again. But then, something miraculous happens. Driven by an unseen force, the seed begins to sprout, sending tiny roots down into the soil and a delicate shoot up towards the surface. Hope, like that tiny seed, can blossom even in the most unexpected of places. And it's often through the practice of gratitude that we are able to nurture those seeds of hope, to help them grow strong and tall, even in the most barren of landscapes. Gratitude is the fertile ground in which hope takes root. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we shift our attention away from the darkness and towards the light. Imagine an alchemist working in his laboratory surrounded by beakers, flasks, and mysterious ingredients. He's on a quest to transform ordinary metals into gold, to unlock the secrets of transformation and renewal. With each experiment, he learns something new, refining his techniques and edging closer to his goal. Gratitude, like the alchemist's art, has the power to transform our lives. It's a subtle but powerful force that can shift our perceptions, heal our hearts, and open us to new possibilities. It's a practice that requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to see the world through a different lens. Gratitude is not about denying the reality of our challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the good, even amidst the difficult. Imagine a quilt made up of hundreds of different pieces of fabric. Some of the pieces are bright and cheerful, while others are faded and worn. There are pieces of silk and velvet, cotton and wool, each with its own unique texture and story to tell. But when stitched together with care and intention, these disparate pieces form a beautiful and intricate whole, a testament to the enduring power of creativity, resilience, and love. Our lives, like that quilt, are made up of countless experiences, both joyous and painful, that shape who we are and how we move through the world. Gratitude is the needle that stitches it all together, connecting the disparate pieces of our lives and helping us to see the beauty and meaning in it all. When we practice gratitude, we acknowledge the full spectrum of human experience, recognizing that even in the midst of difficulty, there is still much to be thankful for. We begin to see our challenges, not as obstacles to overcome, but as opportunities for growth. The journey of gratitude begins in the heart. It's a quiet awakening, a gentle shift in perspective that allows us to see the world through a lens of appreciation, even amidst the complexities and challenges of life. It's not about denying the existence of hardship or pain, but rather about choosing to focus on the good, the beautiful, and the true, even when those things feel hard to find. Like a compass always pointing north, a grateful heart guides us towards a life of greater peace, joy, and fulfillment. It doesn't erase our problems or magically make our circumstances perfect, but it does provide a source of strength and resilience, allowing us to weather the storms of life with greater grace and ease. As we cultivate a heart of gratitude, we begin to experience a profound shift in our perception, a shift from scarcity to abundance, from fear to love, and from isolation to connection. The practice of gratitude is not a one-time event, but rather a lifelong journey. There will be times when it feels easy to give thanks, and times when gratitude feels like a distant shore. Just as a gardener tends to their garden with care and attention, so too must we cultivate our own gratitude gardens. This is not a passive endeavor, but rather an active and intentional practice that requires us to show up each day and make a conscious effort to notice, appreciate, and give thanks for the blessings in our lives. Begin by creating a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few moments to reflect on your day and write down 3 things, big or small, that you are grateful for. The act of writing down these blessings helps to shift our attention from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of contentment and appreciation for the richness of our lives. Another powerful way to cultivate gratitude is to express it to others. Take the time to thank the people in your life who make a difference, whether it's a loved one, a friend, a colleague, or even a stranger who shows you kindness. As we cultivate a daily practice of gratitude, we begin to transform our lives from the inside out, creating a ripple effect of positivity and joy that extends far beyond ourselves. Gratitude is more than just a feeling, it's a way of life. It's about approaching each day with wonder and appreciation. Recognize every moment as a gift. Cultivate gratitude by practicing mindfulness. Pause, breathe, and tune into your senses. Appreciate the simple things. Focus on the good, even in challenges. Life is a journey, not a destination. Approach life with a grateful heart. See the world through a lens of abundance. The transformative power of gratitude is undeniable. It heals old wounds, strengthens relationships, and boosts resilience. Gratitude fills our lives with peace, joy, and contentment. It helps us see the world with clarity and compassion. We appreciate the interconnectedness of all things. Gratitude is always available, even in dark times. It opens us to healing, transformation, and love. The journey of gratitude is a lifelong adventure. Embrace gratitude and live each day in thanksgiving.